Point Pleasant, West Virginia. A quiet bend in the Ohio River, nestled deep in the shadow of the Appalachians. On the surface, it's a town like any other, homes lit by the glow of evening, the distant hum of traffic, the comforting rhythm of small-town life. But listen closely, and you'll hear it. A whisper carried on the cold wind, a story etched into the very stones of its forgotten places. A story that began on a desolate autumn night, half a century ago. It was November 15, 1966. Two young couples, driving along a dark, deserted stretch of road near an abandoned TNT plant, found their lives irrevocably altered. A creature, taller than a man, with vast, leathery wings and terrifying, glowing red eyes, emerged from the darkness. It was an impossible sight, a nightmare made flesh. They sped away, terrified, only to find the monstrous being pursuing them, soaring effortlessly above their car, its impossible speed a chilling testament to its unnatural origin. Their frantic report to the local sheriff was just the beginning. The next day, the Point Pleasant Register newspaper ran a headline that would ripple across the nation: "Couple see man-sized bird. Creature. Something." Soon, more sightings flooded in. Miners emerging from deep beneath the earth spoke of it. Residents caught glimpses in their backyards. Children saw it peering from the trees. This was no ordinary bird. This was something ancient, something malevolent, something entirely other star. A name was whispered, then shouted, in growing fear: the Mothman. The reports were unsettlingly consistent: the bipedal figure, often described as humanoid, yet undeniably avian, with piercing red eyes that seemed to burn with an unearthly light. Skeptics offered logical explanations, perhaps large, out-of-migration sandhill cranes or herons, distorted by fear and shadow. But those who saw it, those who felt its silent, terrifying presence, knew different. They had seen something that defied logic, something that clawed at the edges of their sanity. The creature's appearances continued for 13 months, a year of growing dread that settled over Point Pleasant like a thick, suffocating fog. Was it a visitor from another world? A harbinger of doom? A forgotten cryptid stirring from a deep slumber? The mystery deepened, drawing the attention of ufologists and paranormal investigators. Gray Barker, then John Keel, in his famous book, The Mothman Prophesies, claimed these sightings were just the tip of an iceberg, a prelude to a far greater tragedy. He spoke of strange lights, men in black, and a pervasive, creeping sense of dread that permeated the town. Then, on December 15, 1967, exactly 1 month after the first sighting, the impossible happened. The Silver Bridge, connecting Point Pleasant to Ohio, suddenly, catastrophically collapsed during rush hour, plunging dozens of cars and people into the icy waters of the Ohio River below. 46 lives were lost in an instant. And just as suddenly, the Mothman vanished. Did it come to warn? Was it a silent, winged sentinel of sorrow, appearing as a terrifying omen of the tragedy to come? Or was its presence merely a coincidence, a specter born of fear and misfortune? Point Pleasant still grapples with these questions. The legend of the Mothman persists, woven into the very fabric of the town. Each year, a festival celebrates its mysterious visitor, not with fear, but with a strange blend of reverence and a lingering, unsettling curiosity. Because even now, as the lights twinkle along the river, as life carries on, some say that if you stand quiet enough, and listen to the whispers on the wind, you might just feel those glowing red eyes watching you from the shadows, waiting. Waiting for the next time the veil between worlds grows thin.